Hello, I am Jonas with Milk Lovers Anonymous.
Hey, my name's Jonas. We just changed our name.
Yeah,
From
yep, Akiva has officially stolen my identity. I have nothing left. I
what?
am now on the street. Um, Akiva is
Wait,
Akiva is now going by Jonas. I no longer have
what?
anything.
Did I go by Jonas?
You just called yourself Jonas, so now officially
Oh,
my identity is gone. You've stolen
ah,
it.
you can have Akiva.
Oh, I
It's fine.
can. Okay, well, all right. So, yeah. So now
Hi,
officially,
everybody. I'm Jonas. Welcome to the podcast. This is a podcast. We talk.
oh my God, you sound just like me.
I know.
Whoa,
Look at
uncanny.
me. Anyway, hi, I'm Akiva.
Whoa, whoa.
Anyway, hi, I'm Akiva. You might notice we changed our name to Milk Lovers Anonymous. That's because we like milk. But we especially like the big honkin' milkers on
Hmm.
milk.
Exactly. You know, you gotta, you gotta get, you gotta get that good shit. You know what I mean? Like, okay, look, I'm not saying, right? I'm not saying that like a 20-year-old one is like gonna be bad, but it's like the older they get, like the more time, the more they
They
got in
age
there.
like fine wine.
Exactly.
They
It's
become more
it's stored somewhere. It doesn't spoil. It's always there.
right,
Mm-hmm.
right. Thank you. Exactly. It becomes finer and more refined. You can taste the zest, the hint of fruit, the hint of rind of orange, the lime zest, accompanied by probably a really bad hangover. But but anyway,
It
Jonas, how are you doing?
never better. Uh man, I have like an essay that's due. Still writing it, almost done with it, but I had to watch Birth of a Nation to write it. I didn't watch all of it. It's like a
Oh,
3 hour long movie. I'm not gonna
it's
watch.
hey, spoiler, it's kind of boring.
I thought I thought we were to say spoiler. It's kind of racist, and I was like, "Whoa, crazy." Uh, uh, but but yeah, I watched some experts excerpts of it, and it's like, yeah, it's racist. It's like, whoa, like mind
What are
blown.
you going to what are you going to college?
I am going to college. Very keen eye, or
What are
keen
you what are
ear,
you
I guess.
what are you studying?
I'm going to be studying psychology. I'm switching my major from what it previous was. I'm switching it to psychology. That's the plan. Want to be a big.
I I you know what's funny? I've kind of been thinking of that.
You see, psychology. You see, so originally I was gonna go into linguistics. I'm still into linguistics, but like the thing is that for me, linguistics is something that I know for a fact is going to be very easily taken over by AI. That's one of those that's like already starting. That one will be very easy. It's like by the time I refine my
Maybe
craft.
not. Maybe not like I don't think it would ever completely be taken over by AI though because AI can't like I don't think AI could fully predict like the way that language evolves and stuff like that. I mean, it could simulate it, and it could simulate, probably very well.
I'm
The
talking
way.
about I'm talking about like translation. You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, you're
Yes.
talking. Okay, all right. Never mind. My tangent's done. Never mind.
Yeah. Uh. Yeah. No.
Shut up, you. Shut up, man. Fuck.
The translation aspect is what I'm most interested in, and as much as I love translation, it's gonna be taken over very soon. So, also plus, I'm just not that great at learning languages. I love to learn them, but I suck at remembering them. So it's like, and with I can think. With psychology, I can help actual people, and so that just seems like a
Yeah. And the thing is like, I will say, I know there's a lot of shit on being a public therapist, like, or a public psychologist. Dude, fucking a public like, they help so many people who can't really afford like individual office psychologists with like degrees from Harvard. Like, I don't know. I personally, like, I'm on state insurance. I can really only afford to go to like a public office, and like there's a real big need for like therapists who genuinely care, and two who two who will be there to help because they care, and three, like, there's just a need for it because the wait lists are so long for people who are like struggling. So I mean, I'm even considering like getting into that because I would love to help people. I'm in college too, but like, like, psychology is a really, first off, it's a fascinating topic, and then also, like, I don't know, there's tons of ways to help people though, and I think I'm still learning what the fuck I want to do, but hey yo.
hey yo. Yeah, no, I think that psychology is like definitely like, I mean, like, I've been to like, counseling and shit. I've been to counseling and shit. So and like when I see like the way that like my counselor talks to me, it's like I want to do that. Like that's like really cool. It's like I want to be able to do that. And so like that's like,
Yeah. I mean, quite frankly, I really like I like what I teach at a Hebrew school, this, as like a substitute every once in a while on like Sundays and stuff. And I really like that. Like, it's fun. Not like teaching, but like teaching like that specific, like, in a Jewish school, you know what I mean? Like in a
right.
Hebrew school where I can teach like Jewish topics to Jewish kids, but also because, like, I don't know, I had a student come up to me and they were like, "Can I have this like thing to fidget?" And I'm like, "Holy shit." Like, when I was young and I needed to fidget, I couldn't even fucking flick a pencil in the wrong direction. I couldn't click a pen more than once. Like, there were just like tons of things I couldn't do to fidget. So this kid being like, "Can I fidget in this class?" I'm like, "Yes, absolutely." And then I was like, "Do you have another fidget?" And then we fidgeted together. As I was teaching the lesson, I was like fidgeting. And they came up to me and they were like, "Thank you for like letting me fidget. Can I have my fidget toy back?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I fucking, I appreciate that. Do you get to fidget in your classes like at your school? And they went, "Yeah, it's required by my school to let kids with ADHD fidget." And I'm like, "What?" Man, where was that 10 years ago? Like, what? Like, God, fuck, that wasn't allowed for me.
Exactly.
I had to fucking sit there and just be like, "I need to be moving." Like,
yeah, I mean,
even now I'm like fidgeting with my hands and shit while I'm like recording this podcast just because I like. It's not that I don't want to be. It's that I'm just fucking fidgety and I like need to be.
Well, that's not completely true. For context, where this podcast was recorded is that Akiva's tied up in my basement, and so they're actually not allowed to leave. So they kind of don't want to be here, but it's kind of like they don't really.
No.
They don't have a say in the matter here.
No, I mean, no. I just need to eat my meal.
Hey,
no, man.
Hey, you'll get your meal when it's fucking time. Okay.
Okay. What? Put the gun away.
For any law enforcement officers listening, this is all a joke. There is nothing happening. I'm at my house. Please
Really?
don't
Are
come
you
and check.
sure? Are you sure? Are you sure I'm not? I'm actually. Are you sure I'm actually on the East Coast and you are actively on the West Coast? And I'm not tied up in your basement on the West Coast or my basement on the East Coast. Are you sure?
For all legal purposes, I am positive that you are not.
All legal purposes.
It's all legal for purposes.
Purposes.
uh. Oh man.
So, um,
You hear that fucking Mario movie?
so I'm
Oh,
doing
sorry.
well.
Yeah, you're doing fine. Sorry, I just started going off. What's up?
I'm doing good. I drove 3 hours away to a town I didn't think I would enjoy, and then I enjoyed it. Um, I get okay. So I get this weird like feeling of dread if I am like in a city and I know that literally 1 mile outside of the city is just forest or woods or like mountains and wilderness. It scares the shit out of me. It gives me like this feeling of like, oh, if I lived here, like this is like the only place where I can be. Like I know, like I love nature, I love forests, I love all this shit. Okay, for context, I went to Vermont. I went to Burlington, Vermont. Beautiful fucking city. Like it's right on the like shore of a lake, and you look out at it, and the sun is like, in the sun setting. You see the mountains and the clouds, and there's like maybe a little mist and fog rising off the lake. It is beautiful. It's not far from the Canadian border. It is so beautiful. But I went into the town and I'm like, oh, here's this feeling of dread because there is nothing but forest outside of this. There is nothing but mountains and things that could kill me. Like, once the sun sets, I'm on my own. I don't know why it's like a fight or flight, but in my brain, I'm just like, ooga booga, on my own. I need to get Big Rock or I need to drive away. Like, like it's fucking scary. I get this feeling of dread, like I'm about to fuck. Not the same thing when I was living. So I lived briefly in Chicago, in the Chicago suburbs, and not the same fucking thing. Like I lived in the suburbs, so that means I was like relatively, like I was relatively close to like rural Illinois, like drive an hour west, rural Illinois, drive an hour south, rural Illinois. And I don't know if you know this, but Illinois was in the fucking Dust Bowl. Illinois is flat as fuck, except a few hills. Like Illinois is literally flat. Like their highest elevation above sea level, I don't remember exactly what it is, so I don't want to fucking, but I know it's not much above sea level. Chicago, Illinois is literally like right at sea level, like zero. It is at fucking sea level. The only thing stopping any flooding coming in from the oceans is the rest of the country. Like, the fucking Midwest is so flat. I don't get that same feeling. I love driving in the Midwest. It's flat, it's open, I love it. But like, dude, even in my state, like I could drive out of this city that I live in, and I'm like because there's three cities. There's like the three major cities in the central part of my state. There's the second most populous one on the southern border of my state. There's the most populous one that I'm in, that is like kind of like two towns north of the second most populous, and then there's the capital, a couple cities up from there. And after that, like there's some cities on the seacoast. There's like 3 cities on the seacoast. After that, dude, I mean, there's a couple other major towns, but other than that, it's forest and mountain. It's fucking scary to think about. It's like, like I don't know what the fuck is past this little safe haven that I'm gonna be in. I don't know why the fuck I have this fear, why I'm afraid of it, why I'm like, maybe it's because I'm a city guy, but like I love nature and I love small towns. I don't fucking know what's wrong with me.
It's probably a little bit of a it's probably a little bit of a Ted Bundy thing. You know, Ted Bundy I mean, like, I don't know how often he did it, but like, that's where he would hide bodies, and like, no one like ever found them. So like, I mean, like, I
No,
feel
it's not even. It's not even that. It's like, how do I put it? Like, it's like this is the town, all right, and then like around it is mountains and forests, and I'm scared. It's like a feeling of dread. Like this is it.
oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. It's more because like when you're in the town, you know what's in the town. You don't know what's in the forest, and you're kind of like right on the border between like, be, between like a safe knowing where you are, and then like mysterious what is in there, and that's like,
Maybe. I mean, Vermont is also like haunted as fuck, but like I know like it's allegedly very haunted. But I don't know. I don't know, man. Like it's anywhere except the Midwest. I do so great in the flat areas. I've never been out to where you're at, but like motherfuck. I don't know. Is it like do you have mountains where like you're at? Like do you have mountains near you or like are you like kind of near the PP region? The PP region. Fucking. I meant to say the desert region.
the PP region. Well, I mean, I guess if you get lost in the desert, it kind of does become the PP region for you. You gotta drink your own piss. But
Yeah, I mean, I fucking guess so. I don't know. This is fucking crazy. How long have I been ranting about? Oh my god.
okay, so like I'm kind of like it's not really mountains, it's like hills.
Okay.
Like there are mountains in California, but it's like more north. I'm in like hill zone, but not like Sonic. It's like all like yellow.
Okay. So PP area. That's
Yeah,
the PP area.
that is the PP area. There you go.
Okay. So all right. So have you ever felt this feeling?
No, because I think with forests, like forest is like it's trees, and so you can't see in there. Hills, I can see everything. I can see everything.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Like I don't know. It's like it's like dread, but it's like I'm like fucking afraid of like I'm not even afraid of it. It's just like oh this is it. Like this is the place. This is place where you can be. That is place where people know be. You scare. Ah.
Is that the way you put it?
That's like what my brain does. I get this fucking feeling of dread every fucking time. Like, I don't know why. I never happened in the Midwest. I was in Cleveland. I was in rural ass Ohio. I was in fucking Indiana, Wisconsin even. And Wisconsin is like outside of the cities there, it is fucking farmland, maybe some trees. Like Wisconsin is fucking it's farm. Like same thing with rural Illinois. It's fucking farm. So like why? Like why you do this? Why it be like this? Me no.
You know what? I will say this, right? Like I have like the same similar feeling when I'm out at my grandparents' house. Like because like theirs is like also like super rural, but like it's because like they live on like a farm, but it's like I can like it's like this feeling of like if I just like went like walking like basically like across the fields and then like into like the cornfields, I would like never be seen again. And so like it kind of like it kind of like feels like that, I guess, to like a certain extent.
Right, but it's not even like a fear of like, oh, I would go missing. It's like a fear of like it's not even a fear. It's like dread. It's like this is it. It's like this is it for what is me for no like this it's like this is it for what I have, or not what I have, but like what I can be in. I guess I don't know. It's not even like a fear of like unknown. It's just like I don't know what kind of is, but like it's like dread of like this is it. This is what is here. This is human zone. This is human place. That is it. Like there is
It's
no.
I guess that more accurately, I guess the way I would put it is that like where you are, that like you're protected. If shit goes down, you're protected. You go into like the woods, you kind of leave human zone, and there's like and like
Yeah.
so like if
Yeah.
so like so if like a bear attack, so like if a bear like walks into town, like fucking animal control is gonna be on that shit. But if you go into the woods and a bear attacks, like you can't do anything.
I mean, you could fight it.
Well, yeah, I guess if you're really, yeah, I guess if you're really
I
like
mean,
just
if
that much of
dude,
a
if a bear's attacking me, I'm not just gonna let it fucking happen.
no,
Like if
no,
I'm
that's
backed
actually
into a
what you
fucking
do.
corner.
It's actually exactly what you do.
Well, right, but like if a bear's fucking attacking me,
No, you
I'm
don't do
not
anything.
gonna I'm not
That's
gonna fucking like, and I'm in a corner. I'm not just gonna be like, oh well, guess I die. I'm fucking fighting that bitch.
I'm gonna tell
I'm
you.
taking an eye.
I'm
I'm
gonna
taking a fucking eye.
I'm gonna tell you that's exactly what you're supposed to do. You are supposed to just not do anything because then eventually the bear's like because like usually what happens is that eventually the bear will go like, okay, this person's dead, and then it'll leave. You'll still be alive, but the bear will just think that you're dead and it'll just leave. Or if you just stand your ground and you don't move, the bear will see that it is not a threat to you, and it will not want to attack you
Right.
because
No,
animals
but
are
my scenario, right? My scenario is the bear is actively attacking you, and you like there's no like the methods didn't work. Like let's just say this is a unique fucking bear that's attacking you. Yo, I'm fucking taking its eye. I'm gonna try my best to fucking injure that the fuck out of that bear
I'm
before it
sorry. I'm
takes me
sorry.
out.
Did you just assume the bear's gender? Oh my god. Oh my god. Actually, fun fact, more accurate, it actually likely would be a female bear in the situation, actually, because female bears tend to be more violent than male bears, just because female bears have more of a because male bears will attack people, but it's usually just because like the male bear's like, I kind of just want to just fuck some guy's face up. It just sounds cool. But a female bear is like, I need to protect my kids, and there's a guy here, and I don't like them being near to my kids, so they need to die. But terrible jokes aside, uh, yeah, fucking take a bear's eye out, fucking show it who's boss.
I No, you know what? I mean, shit. If I'm gonna go down, I'm going down with a fucking fight. Like, cause then at least like if I'm killed by a bear, at least in my obituary they could say Eli died. Like I died fighting a fucking bear. I died fighting a fucking bear. I didn't just die like I didn't just die like by like fucking sitting there and being like, oh no, the bear's hurting me. Like, no. I'm fucking fighting a bear, dude. I'm stepping up to the fucking plate, dog. And I'm fucking killing that bear. Well, not killing it, but I'm fucking fighting that bear. And if I end up killing that bear and I live to tell the story, you bet your fucking ass I'm changing my last name to Bear. Bear Slayer. Because I fucking killed a fucking bear. But if I die to that bear, at least I can say I was a bear fighter. They could put in my fucking obituary, Akiva died fighting a fucking bear. So you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fight that fucking bear. I'm gonna fucking fight it. I'm gonna fight it. That bear can fucking square the fuck up. I'm gonna fucking destroy that bear. I'm gonna destroy that bear. I'm gonna fucking take it out to an arcade, DDR it. It's gonna get real fucking tired. I'm gonna fucking stab it after it's in like a couple drinks. I'm gonna fucking stab it. It's a dead fucking bear. I don't give a fuck. That fucking bear is dead.
Wow. Well, that's it's good to know how you would kill a bear. Everybody, if you are a fan of animal conservation, Akiva is not. So be very
I am
careful.
100%
I
am 100%
do not walk your
against
dogs.
animal conservation.
Do not walk
If
your
an
dog.
if an animal wants to fucking square up, I'm gonna fucking square up.
Do not
in all
walk
reality,
your dog.
Animal conservation is a very important topic to me, and I have all respect for animals and wildlife, and I think that we need to do more to protect their environment as the climate is changing. Anyway, I would kill a fucking bear. I would fuck up a bear before I let that bear kill me. Like,
Okay,
I'm not,
here's a
like,
question,
I'm carrying a knife. Like, I usually carry, like, a pocket knife or something. Like, if I get hurt, or if I need a fucking pocket knife or something, I live in a city. You know, if I'm hiking out there, I got a fucking knife. Yeah, a fucking knife isn't gonna do a whole lot to a fucking bear, but it sure as shit's gonna injure it. And then those motherfuckers are gonna sit out there, they're gonna be like, oh shit, this bear's got injuries that are similar to when Akiva was fighting this fucking bear in the woods.
Okay, but I have a question for you though. Okay?
What?
On the same topic, alright? You're in Africa, and a rhino is trying to kill you. An endangered ass rhino. Do you kill it?
Yes.
Oh my god. Guys, Akiva does not support keeping endangered species alive. Oh my god.
No, I do. Okay, so here's the thing. If it's fucking trying to kill me, I'm gonna fucking kill it. Like, I'm gonna fucking fight it. I'm not gonna win. The fuck do you think I'm gonna do? I'm probably not gonna be able to hold a gun because I'm not from that country. Like, in Africa, I'm probably not from any part of Africa at that point. Like, I don't have a fucking gun. I'm probably not allowed to have a gun.
Theoretically, you have the tools to kill a rhino, and it's trying to kill you.
Theoretically, I have the tools to kill a rhino.
Yes.
And a rhino is trying to kill me.
Yes.
And do I have any way to get out of there safely?
In this situation, you could... In this situation, if the rhino... In this situation, you have two options. A, you kill the rhino, or B, you let it attack you, and you live, but you are heavily injured.
I'm gonna kill the fucking rhino.
Alright, well, there you have it.
What would you do? What would you fucking do?
Man, that's difficult. If a rhino is coming at me, I don't know.
But like, dude, you have the tools to kill it. You either get severely injured and have to recover. You're like missing out on work. Like, you're missing out on making any money. Like, you're not for nothing, but the federal policies for paid family leave or paid medical leave aren't exactly fucking great. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna fucking sit there. Maybe you can collect disability from your injury, but you're not gonna get disability until like maybe a few months after you've recovered. You're not gonna be able to pay your fucking bills. No, I'm gonna kill the fucking rhino. I'm sorry. It's one fucking rhino.
All right, so
it's one fucking rhino. I care a lot about, like, animal conservation, like all that shit, fucking wildlife. I care about that very deeply. But if it comes down to me or one fucking animal, I'm killing that animal.
All right.
Like, right? I don't know. I value my life a little more. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just making myself a fucking hole.
All right, so all you savannan countries do not let Akiva travel to your countries. They're just gonna fucking like just murder all of your endangered animals. Like,
I'm probably not gonna be allowed to go to those countries anyway.
They're just gonna go and they're just gonna see a rhino and just like enjoying their day, and they're just gonna be like, it needs to fucking die, and they're just gonna fucking stab it to death.
He's dead! He's fucking dead! Okay. You see the way he fucking looked at me?
Okay, I'll be honest though, the only animal I would kill, no matter if it fucking like did anything to me or not, is a hippo. I fucking hate hippos. I fucking hate hippos. They're so mean for no reason. I hate hippos. I hate hippos with a passion.
You know what? The one fucking animal I would kill, this might be a little controversial, wasp.
That's fine. No, fucking wasps don't really do
it. They're fucking dicks.
They are.
They're fucking assholes.
Yeah,
they're assholes.
It's the same
Hornet?
thing.
Fuck them.
Like,
God.
Like, bees are like, bees can be annoying because they sting you, but like, number one, you have to be fucking with a bee pretty hard in order for the bee to sting you. And number two, they make honey. You can't be mad at them for that.
Right.
Honey tastes great, but like wasps are just like, oh, look at that guy. Like, wouldn't it be like so funny if I like stung them just now? And it's like, no, it wouldn't be, but that's not going to stop you.
Motherfuck. Fuck them. God. Fucking, and you know what? I'm sorry, but like, I would square up with like almost any fucking animal. Like, if that animal's trying to fucking kill me and I'm not equipped to kill it, like if I am unable to escape, right? I'm not talking about like if I'm able to get away without hurting the animal, like I would love that. I would love to not. But if I'm like in the middle of a fucking field, this animal is so much faster than me, and all I got is like my pocket knife, like a lion. Oh, I'm fucking trying to kill that lion, dude. Like, I don't give a fuck. Bobcats out here where I'm at, lynxes, dude. Fucking, nah. I'm gonna fucking kill those motherfuckers. Like, it's my life or theirs. I'm taking their life. Like, I feel bad, whatever. Stay mad at me. Fine. But I'll fucking square up with a bear, dude.
Cope, Steve. I mean... Okay, guinea pig though. If a guinea pig bites you, are you just gonna like throw that little shit against the wall, or are you just gonna fucking just like?
God, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. No, no, I'm not gonna because fucking it's a little guinea pig. What's it gonna do? Maybe give me an infection in the bite that I can get treated? Oh no. It's a little fucking rodent. Like, it doesn't know any better. I'm not gonna fucking kill the thing. Like, whatever. I'll just fucking distance it from me for a little while, but I'm just, feed it and shit. Same thing with like a cat or a dog. I'm not gonna fucking,
Yeah, my cats bite me like all the time. It's like they just love to bite me. Like that's kind of the thing, right? Like with dogs.
Damn, Jonas is getting pussy over here, guys.
Yeah, I'm getting pussy. I guess. Dogs, like, here's the thing. When like a dog bites you, it's like, oh my god, they bit you, I'm so sorry. No. But then when a cat bites you, it's like, oh, that's so like, the cat's annoyed, and it's like the thing is that like we let cats do shit that like dogs would like never get away with. Like, if a dog like looks at you the wrong way, we're like, no, bad dog. But then when a cat like swipes at you, you're just like, oh, he's so annoyed.
But dude, cat. But like, here's the thing. All right, here's the reason I like cats more than dogs. I love cats and dogs. I love pretty much all animals. But like, I like cats the most because like you just go and like, if you're chilling and your cat comes up to you and like wants to cuddle, you push them off. You brush them off. And they're like, all right, fuck you, I'm going to go eat. Or like, all right, fuck it, whatever. And then they go lie down somewhere.
It's kind of thing I love about cats, though, is that
fucking dogs are just like, if they don't fucking get attention.
That's the thing, right? Is that like cats are like cats will sometimes be like, hey man, attention now, thank you. But like, but right. it's also kind of like if you need to be left alone, they're gonna leave you alone. Like, but like dogs are, well, unless the cat's hungry, in which case it will not. But like general, like attention wise, it's like
right.
Like if you need to be left alone, it's gonna leave you alone. But a dog is like, I need attention 24/7. That's good for some people. Not good for me. I need
not every dog. But here's the thing. Not every dog is like, oh, I need attention 24/7. Like I love dogs. I really do. Some dogs are like, all right, I'm cool just chilling. Like, and sometimes like the thing is with dogs, like a lot of people get dogs and then they don't realize like it's an actual commitment. Like, you're actually responsible for that thing. Like, yes, feed it, water it, give it give it like toys and stuff and ways to like remain entertained. Fucking train your dog. Take care of your fucking dog. And like, I shit you not, I had a dog that like sometimes the dog would be like, okay, I'm gonna sit with you. I'm gonna like nuzzle up to you, whatever. I'm gonna be affectionate. Other times, my old dog, he would just like come over, he'd sniff at me, and he'd go to the other side of the couch, curl up, and lay down. Right? Like,
Yeah, I mean, like, that's kind of the thing, though, is that, like, okay, one of the things I do love about dogs, though, is that, like, dogs, like, don't realize, like, how big they are. So, like, a giant-ass dog will go and, like, sit on your lap, and it'll, like, act like nothing is wrong. And it's like, dog, I can't breathe right now. like, like,
yeah,
it's kind of thing I love about my grandma's dog is that my grandma's dog is, like, a complete, like, love. We call her a service dog because, I mean, like, she basically is. But like what she loves to do is she loves to sit on my grandmother's lap. I mean, like she's like a border collie. So like, she's like, I mean, like not huge, but like, she's like, decently sized dog, you know? But she loves to sit on my grandmother's lap. That's like her favorite thing to do. And she's like always just like so just like affectionate towards her. Which I mean like it
yeah,
helps my grandmother out, but it's just so funny because because like dogs don't know that like guys have balls, so like sometimes she'll kind of just be stepping to sit on your
yeah,
lap, or the thing that she'll do is that she likes to like pounce up, and
yeah.
so that'll result in her like squishing my balls very badly, and I have to like sit on the couch for like 10 minutes just like recovering. I remember I was hanging out with my cousin, and the dog jumped up on his lap and he was like, "Aw," and I had to warn him, "Hey, that dog will pounce at any moment. Make sure your groin area is protected." I made that mistake once before. So uh
Yeah, I love animals. Like, in all reality, like I love animals and pets and shit. Like, I used to have a bearded dragon, and people who say like bearded dragons don't have personalities, fuck you. Own one, and then tell me they don't have a personality. Because you know what? Like mine, he had such a personality, and they're obviously not like as like mentally like what's the term, like they're not obviously like as cognitively like developed as like a dog or a
right.
cat, but
They're not
you
as
know what,
intelligent.
like they have personalities. Like mine, oh my god, he was such a fucking sweetheart. And the thing is like 4th of July when fireworks were going off, he would like scratch at the tank because he was scared. So I would pick him up and I'd put him up on my chest and I'd lay back down in bed and I'd fall asleep and he'd nuzzle up into my neck and he'd fall asleep with me. And
Damn.
he would always get like really excited to see me, like, and stuff like that. Like he would like perk up and like get excited and stuff. Like, just like you can tell from the energy they're giving off, like that they're excited to see you. And like that's a feeling that I would never give up for anything. I would never give that up for anything in the world. Like
a
my
billion
cat,
dollars.
right, exactly. No, I would not give that up.
Oh
Like,
wait,
like
no. Okay, wait, no. I just offered something. Oh wait, no. I just offered something to give that up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I did do it correctly. I'm stupid.
no,
Anyways,
so like
continue.
my cat. So I work food service. You know this. I
Mm-hmm.
work food. I get home late at night. Sometimes I don't like if I don't stop and like say hi to my cat. She's sleeping too at this point. She's like chilling. She's sleeping on the chair in the living room. If I don't go and like pet her and like kiss her goodnight and stuff and like say like hi, I'm home, like if I don't like greet her, fucking guaranteed at one point during the night she will come into the room, crawl up next to me, and like make sure I'm there. Like she doesn't even stick around most of the time. She will just look at me to make sure I am there because she did not get greeted and like I didn't say hi to her. There was one week or one whole month, right? I was working open to closes at my job and like consistently too. And I think I told you like 8 a.m. is like the time that open shifts go in, and then like I would work until like 1:32 in the morning because we were so understaffed. there was a whole consistent month where I had no days off and I was doing only that, and I didn't even go to see my cat. Like, I laid down in bed and I'm just fucking exhausted at this point. And I hear my door open and it's my cat, and my cat lays right next to me and just fucking right there goes right to sleep. But like purring and just chilling, and I would not trade that for the fucking world. I don't know. Seeing that like my pet genuinely misses me or something, or like my pet just genuinely feels like they want to be around me, I would not trade that for anything in the world.
World
Like
peace.
and like that's so important when you have an important connection to your pets. Like I don't know, take care of your fucking. I have a turtle, for fuck's sake. She is the weirdest fucking thing. She fucking does the weirdest shit, but you know what? I love her. But like, you know, like I don't know. I just really enjoy like having pets and stuff. Animals are fun.
Hot take: animals are pretty cool.
Animals are pretty cool.
We're saying the stuff that nobody else on the internet wants to say, guys. That's why you listen to this podcast.
Oh my god, Jonas, I forgot we were recording.
Yeah, we are. You are very much correct. We are indeed recording.
How long has it been?
It has been 40 minutes. Not on the dot, but around 40 minutes. We don't even have time to talk about the topic we picked. It's fine. This is a pretty good topic. I like animals.
Yeah. Do you have any fun memories like with pets? Because I have a couple.
Fun memory. Okay. So my cats. So like people.
This can be past pets too.
Right. Well, I do have past pets, but like I've had like my current pets like all my life, so like I have more memories with them. But my cats, like, you know, like people will sell like, you know, oh, here's like clothing for your cat, right? And it's like I don't get it because like my cats hate to wear clothing. Like we bought them like little like Santa hats, and we put them on them, and within like 2 seconds they were off. They hate cat clothing. They can't stand it. So one day I decided to go up to one of my cats, and so now I have a blue Dodgers kippa. It's what I wear now. But at the time I had a black kippa, and I was kind of just holding it. I looked at my cat, and it was kind of just laying there, and it looked at me. Ah, there you go. Oh yeah. But
for those of you who can't see,
yes.
I also have a black kippa in my car.
I
mean, my recording studio.
Yeah,
my recording studio. My high tech.
Professional
recording studio.
Our professional recording studio, aka my basement,
and my car.
But so I went up to my cat and I put my yarmulke on its head, and I expected my cat to just be like, nope, and get up and leave. That's what I was expecting. But it kind of just sat there in shock. Like it sat there like it didn't know what to do. And it's out there.
See, Jonas, the mistake you made is it was the secret Jew magic.
Oh yeah,
that's
true.
Got imbued our ancient magic. It's held in our kippah, our kippot, or our yarmulkes. We put it on our head, and it's just like, I am now fluent in Hebrew.
That's how it works.
I am all powerful Jew.
Fun fact.
Again, for context, Jewish.
For context, that's for context. But if you go like onto the street and like I'm in like Hollywood, like you'll never see any Jews wearing their kippas, because like once they do, like their eyes glow up, you know, they start like ascending into the air, you know, like, you know, and they just start like, you know,
yeah, right.
You know, and they start like, you know, pulsating.
We gained the password. We gained the password to the Bluetooth for the Jewish space laser.
Exactly. You know, like you know, you'll just hear them saying like, you know, shit,
our iMessage chat opens up, like our iPhone iMessage chat opens up, where all the Jews who know everyone, like Are you about to say? I I hate like, oh, you're Jewish? Do you know my grandson's dog's doctor's dentist son's nephew's daughter's grandfather? Oh, what's his name? Uh, something Goldenstein. No, I don't know him. Where's he from? Oh, he's from Houston, Texas, and he's living in Savannah, Georgia. Oh, well, did he ever live up here? You know, where I'm at in the north? No. Oh. Then no, why the fuck would no? Not all Jews know each other. Anyway.
It's the same way of like how like
Right.
straight people will like try to like hook like gay people up with like other gay people.
Oh
and,
my god.
And then
oh my god, I know another gay person.
Yeah.
Like, oh, right, you guys would be cute together. Dude, okay. Can I give you this story? It was really fucking annoying.
Oh boy, let's hear it.
So I came out as bisexual in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And then I came out as gay. Because I felt at the time like I was more attracted to men and I wasn't as attracted to like women. And like all my previous relationships to then had been with men. So I was like, okay, maybe I am just gay. Maybe I'm just gay. Obviously, like, well, not obviously, but like as time, I changed as time progressed. Now I'm bi or whatever the fuck. But so this girl's just like, oh my god, like there's this really cute guy, like, and he's at South and he thinks you're cute. And I'm like, okay, cool. So we get connected on Messenger and we chat a little bit. And I just get a text at like 2 a.m. My Messenger dinks. And I'm literally chilling playing Sims 2. And I get this fucking text and he's like, I want to fuck your ass. And then I want to like suck your cock. And then I want to fucking roll you over and fuck your ass again. And I'm like, whoa.
Dude knows what he wants.
I mean, he knows what he wants, yes. But like, I was sitting there and I was like, okay, man, like, I thought we were like, I was like, oh, I figured maybe we could go on a date. Like, maybe we could get to know each other better. Like, I'm kind of looking for a relationship. And he's like, nah, how about I pull up to your place in 20 minutes and suck your fucking dick raw? And I'm like, oh,
20 minutes. Man. Whoa. I'm more like 20 minutes. It kind of sounds like they were like already like on the way and that like, I don't know.
Okay, no. So the town I lived in, like the city I lived in, like everything was pretty much within like 20 minutes of it. Not like 20 minutes if it was trafficy. If it wasn't trafficy, 5 to 10 minutes. Like you could get from one end of my town to another end of my town in 15 minutes. If it was like, the middle of the night like it is right now. Right. But like I was just like, also feel free to like if there's things that I said that are too vulgar, please bleep them, whatever. But like he just went so raunchy and he kept texting me raunchy things and I was like, dude, like I wanted to date, like, and then he started like saying things that were really out of character from what I picked up and like from what his friend who set us up like decided. And then she was like, oh no, he's just like that. He's actually, really he's more into casual stuff. And I'm like, okay. Like, it doesn't work out. Just because two gay people doesn't mean, like, they're like, Like, I don't know, man. Like, you and I are in a server of, like, queer people. Like, that would be weird if, like, a straight person came in and was like, oh, Akiva and, Sydney. No. Well, yeah, Sydney, because, like, he's an adult. Sydney's not his real name. Fucking like, oh, you guys should date, or like, oh, hey, Akiva and fucking Josh, you guys should fucking fuck. Like, no. Like, no, just because two gay people like are in your life doesn't mean that they need to be together. It's just fetishizing gay relationships.
I think that part of it is that like they like want to be able to be like, oh, they're together because of me. But it's like,
well, also here's the thing, like it would be different if I was like, in that situation, if I was like, hey, I'm looking for a relationship, do you know anyone? And that guy was also like, hey, I'm looking for a relationship. Do you know anyone that you think would fit me really well? Or fit in me really well? Anyway,
there you go.
yeah, like, I don't know. Fucking, like, God, it just became so gross. Um, and then, like, and then he texts me, I'm like, I don't really want, like, a casual thing. Like, I want a relationship. I'm sorry. It's not what you're looking for. He texted me, he's like, whatever, I don't, I think you're ugly anyway. It's like, fuck you!
It's like the fucking nice guy thing to do, To be
I know,
like,
right?
right?
Like,
Like, and be
I was
like,
sitting here, like, and by the way, I was like 15 at this point. I could have easily have just been like,
whoa, how old was this guy?
oh, he was like 16.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Oh yeah, we were like, yeah. No, no, actually, my my first girlfriend was over 18, but anyway, when I was not. Anyway, consensual, but like, anyway.
Consensual does not change the fact that it was a crime, everybody. I want to make that very clear to all you pedophiles in the audience, I guess. I literally hope there are none. If there
are any pedophiles in the audience,
one, stop watching us, but
go get mental health help. And if mental health help doesn't help you and you still want to prey on kids, I know a good bridge you can fucking jump off of.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Yeah, listen, I usually don't say to off yourself, but I mean if worse comes to worse, hey.
If you wanna prey on kids and there's no helping you, maybe lock yourself in a room very far away from anybody and never leave that room ever again. Like, go fuck yourself. Anyway.
Okay, so everybody, okay. I just want to say, I know we said a very controversial take, that we don't like pedophiles, but we're just brave like that on this show,
Yeah, we're just so here at Milk Lovers Anonymous, we like to take it beyond the beyond. We like to really try the limits of our physical beings until we can't take it anymore.
Whoa.
So, here at Milk Lovers Anonymous, we're proud to announce our newest product, milk.
I feel like I'm gonna get a legal
I know
trouble
that's
for that.
crazy, everybody, but you know what? When you look at a big pair of honka badonkers, some bodong honkaroos, and you just want to put your face in between them, stop a minute and think, did this person consent to me putting my face in their boobs? Probably not. Maybe you should probably go home. Why are you not wearing any pants? Put on some pants, you fucking creep. Oh, just kidding. You're on your VR headset. You're just watching porn. You're actually alone.
And that's
your wife
why,
left you 2 years ago.
And that's why you call Milk Lovers Anonymous. We take milk from women. We cannot confirm if they can. We cannot confirm if they consent to this or not. And we will sell it to you.
Did you ever watch that show Superstore?
9.
Oh, there's a dude in there named Jonas. It's such a good show.
That's the only reason why that's the only reason why I read The Giver. Main character's name is the fucking name character is Jonas, and I was like,
God, dude, Superstore, fucking good show. My favorite fucking show. One of my favorite shows. How much time has passed?
Almost at an hour.
Do we want to kind of just end it here? Can we call this episode like we talk about animals or something? I don't know.
I was thinking about some animal themed title, but I don't know what.
It was really just a tangent. We just kind of went on a fucking tangent,
We really did. We kind of just talked about, like, I don't even know. So I'd like to make one thing very clear to all of our audience here. This is, well, I guess our audience of 3 to possibly 4 people. This is a still very early in the process podcast, still very loosey-goosey. We're still trying to figure this shit out. So it's not going to be perfect at first, but I can promise you we're improving. I mean, we didn't like awkwardly start the podcast this time by saying, this is what our topic is, you know? Like...
we forgot to even bring up our topic, but we'll do it in another episode. It's fine.
We have a, you know what? We have a topic now. That's kind of the thing.
We
right?
have. I have another topic idea.
I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be honest. Akiva makes up most of the topic ideas. Like pretty much like every topic idea we have ever done. Like the first episode was my idea, but the rest of them have all been Akiva's. Akiva pretty much is like. Akiva really does like help make this show. Damn, we're being genuine here. But like Akiva genuinely does like help make this show be help the show be
here at Milk Lovers Anonymous, we expect a GDP growth and a general profit revenue of 1.6% growth per year. Now, that is an impressive margin because we have only released one product in the 10 years that we have existed as a company. Now,
what is this accent changing into?
We are going to take we're going to take a step further beyond any horizon by anybody ever. We at Milk Lovers Anonymous are going to go to
space,
and
we're
gonna come in each other's ears.
That's what they're paying us to do. Like, I mean, like,
that's what you're
okay. I will admit, we would indeed be the first people to ever do that. However, I also feel it's like a thing that like you wouldn't want to tell people. I feel like you wouldn't come home and people be like, "Oh man, we paid you like fucking like $10 million send you into space. What did you do?" Well, if you must know, I ejaculated in my good friend here, ejaculated in their ears. It was very interesting scientific experiment, purely scientific, no other feelings. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
So
I think we're at a good place to say.
Man,
I apologize for this early template format.
For context,
but you know
everybody
what?
here, I've been writing an essay all day. Akiva's been doing shit all day. We're both very tired. So essentially, we're both kind of like probably gonna knock out. Well, Akiva, don't knock out because you still have to drive home. But I'm probably gonna knock out after this is done. So I can go to bed. That's it. I guess I'm just gonna go to bed. But we're both very tired. It's part of the reason why this one has been a little bit more loosey-goosey than probably the last two. Although I will say it likely isn't as truly I don't want to say offensive, but I guess offensive as the last two were. But
I don't think either. I don't think our episodes were offensive.
I guess raunchy, I guess, would be a better word to use. Raunchy.
Raunchy. I mean, yeah, I did just say I'm gonna fight a bear.
You did. Well, I don't think that's the problem. I think that the problem is us. It's probably all the talk about just like killing animals, like just cause. But I think I said I was gonna.
Oh no!
I think I said that like if I saw like a hippo in the wild, like I wouldn't care. I would just fucking just kill it.
Oh my god! Would you like? Well, like, okay, because hippos do get aggressive and very
Mm-hmm.
territorial.
Okay, you know
Like,
what? I wouldn't kill hippos in Africa, but if I went to like Colombia and I saw a hippo, I would
okay,
100%
but
fucking kill it.
let's say there's a hippo. Let's say like there's a hippo. It's like just chilling. You're far away enough. You could just like get away. Like it wouldn't even notice you were fucking there. Would you go up to it? Go out of your way to fucking kill it?
Yeah, I hate hippos. I
So my
hate.
favorite animal is the bison. Um, I love the American bison. It's a beautiful animal. I think it's really important to know that they're starting to finally roam wild and free where they used to roam. Not as much as they used to, but they're slowly making their way back to their former areas. They are my absolute favorite animal. I do eat bison, but I make sure it's out of a humane source because I do realize like domestication of bison is also kind of part of like keeping them alive. Because like you got to realize like it's in a controlled, safe environment where like they're safe.
Right.
I don't know, compared to like Yellowstone where there's natural predators, or like out in the wild, like on a farm. You know, there's even bison farm out here in my state where bison are not like a thing, or weren't a thing. I mean,
Right.
um, like I don't know. Anyway. Bison are my favorite animals. What's your favorite animal, Jonas?
Okapi. I love me a good old Okapi. Uh,
Those are cute.
yeah. Like I've never seen them at a zoo when I was
Ah.
young, and I was like, oh my god, like that's like a mix of like every animal on Earth. And then I realized it's basically just a glorified giraffe. But I mean that is what it is. It is like it's the only relative of the giraffe. But like the problem is that like it doesn't have the long neck, which means that like it can't like it can't like part of the reason why that like they're endangered is because one, they have really cool skin patterns, but like number two, it's like they also like can't like eat the way they're supposed to because their necks aren't long enough. So like
Yeah.
evolution just like screwed them over on that one. Uh
Yeah. I mean, shit.
uh
Well, I think that's a good
yeah.
part to
All
sign off
right.
on.
Yeah, man. Extinction of animals. Hey, man. It happens sometimes. You know, sometimes it just be like that.
Conservation of nature, wildlife, and natural habitats for animals is very important. For information on how to help conserve wildlife and natural habitats, literally just look up your local animal sanctuaries and figure out ways you can help. If you're interested in volunteering, volunteer there. It's very, very important and crucial that we preserve the natural habitats that are actively being affected by climate change. That's Akiva's PSA of the day.
We generally
It's,
don't think that much about so we don't think that much about animals that are endangered because generally we kind of think, well, they'll solve it. But the more we think like that, the more it's
it
going to get
won't.
worse and worse. So
Exactly.
it's
And the
important that we.
problem, the huge problem with climate change is there's a psychology. I did this in one of my humanities classes. Actually, we did this breakdown of everything, and there's a psychology, there's a mindset that a lot of people have that are like, yeah, climate change is real, but we're not the main cause of it.
Oh, that is a
Therefore,
thing, right?
therefore removing responsibility when we are actively, for one, we are actively the change that has happened, and two, we are like actively kind of making it worse.
Like
You know,
like
and
like like even if like we don't cause climate change, right? Theoretically, okay? We don't. All climate change people are wrong. We don't cause it. Like the things that we do are still like harmful, right? Like
they're terrible.
right, even like beyond climate change. they're bad. And so like we
Right.
should still stop doing them even if climate change doesn't exist, right? Like I think that people kind of just like, and listen, I get it, right? Like my entire family drives fucking gas cars. I'm sure Akiva does as well. None of us can be fucking perfect, right?
I'm
It's
so I got a newer model of a car, right? I got it because it has much less harmful emissions. It
right.
is an expensive car because it is newer. Actually, it's brand new off the boat. Like all the miles on this car right now are miles that I have added from zero. Like this is an expensive car, but the emissions rating out of 10 is one being the worst and 10 being like the best, meaning it like is the best impact, like the best carbon footprint, so to speak. Um, right now, like that is like it's a 7. I'll take a fucking 7 over a 1. I can't afford an electric vehicle.
Exactly.
Um, they're very, very expensive. In my area, there's a lot of like explosions happening with a certain kind of self-driving car.
Mm.
There was actually recently a huge fire and explosion that killed an old woman and endangered an entire family because that self-driving car drove itself into oncoming traffic. Um, so anyway, to end our tangent on that, environmental conservation is very important to me, at least. I'm sure Jonas cares about it to a certain degree.
Not at all. No,
Um,
I'm kidding.
so go check out local ways that you can help, because every little bit helps. And
You may not be
I'm
able
living in
to.
a I'm living in a city where right now, like I am in my car, I am in a parking lot in a main strip, and I literally am looking around and I see trash. I see literal trash all over this parking lot. There is not a single part of this parking lot without trash in it. It is disgusting. Organize a local cleanup. Like, there was one woman in my hometown. She got famous because she literally petitioned to clean the river, and it didn't work. So she went out on her own with a family member, and she went in her kayak and canoe, and she fucking cleaned, and she cleaned the river. And you know what? You could do that. You can organize local cleanup projects. You can organize trash pickup. You could even fucking sit on your ass and do nothing and just organize it and then have a bunch of people go out and do it. And joke's on them. You're picking up trash. Fuck you. But either way, I think environmental conservation is really important.
And
Fucking
even
pick
if
up your
you're
trash.
and all the little things count as well. Like realistically, like I can't tell you to stop driving a car. That's an impossible ask of me. We use cars to get everywhere, and it's really impossible in this current day to live without a car. But just you know just stopping, putting recycling into the recycling bin doesn't sound that big of a deal, but it is. Doing a bunch of things like that, little things, not huge things. I mean, if you can, that's great, but just little things. That's what matters. That is what gets us to a better place. Small steps.
Exactly. Fucking exactly.
Well, on that sappy note, I have been Jonas.
And I have been apparently Akiva.
And we will see you all Wednesday.